Welcome everybody to our live stream. Sorry for the late start. I've been trying to I've tried to troubleshoot my USB camera for Ponda, but it's not working. At the last minute, it just started to act loopy. So we're sans Ponda cam for today's stream. Sadly, first stream in probably a year when I didn't have Ponda on the cam. It's kind of tradition. Anyway, all right. Support your local chess streamer. Hosting a new Simul here. Welcome, Asterbait, Mr. Coffee, someone on sound. Happy New Year, everybody. I've got Simul description in the chat. Do we have sound video? We're not crashing. Hello, hello. All right. We've got weekly Simul for 25 players. Looks like I have a lot of concurrencia. Here's the description for the Simul. Any GM tournaments this year? GM tournaments is a better question. Any tournaments this year? Move 11. No tournaments on the schedule. I'm tentatively, I was tentatively like thinking of going to the World Senior Championship in like October, November. But tournaments in general are a larger question. Ponda is sadly, Mr. Sohan, thank you. Great. Very, very much appreciate the support with a 1,000-bit donation. Mr. Sohan, unofficial VIP of the stream, and he's also a current hype train conductor. Move 11 VIP, Asterbait VIP, Mr. Coffee would be a VIP, but he's a moderator. So we got the base elements here. Mr. Sohan, thank you so much. A happy New Year to all of you. So here's the deal. Weekly classical Simul for moi. Sladgie on Twitch. That's the link. Happy New Year to everyone. Here's the Simul rules. No bullet speed play. Please don't enter if you can't stay up to 3 hours. This is a long Simul. You know, I know that a lot of other people do these fast Simuls to try to grab. Basically, it's just to get attention and get viewers. So there's a lot of GMs and other players who do like 5-minute Simuls, and it's just a scam, you know. I mean, this is a real Simul. I'm putting 3 hours, 3.5 hours of my time into it. We've got long time control, so please don't play bullet. Please don't enter if you can't stay up to 3 hours. No London system, as always. No computers. No opening book help. My YouTube channel, please support if you can. I've got the link to the YouTube channel. And subscribe. All you need to do is subscribe over there. Donations. Since I can't afford, and I wouldn't do what some people are doing, which is to have 600 bots watch their first stream or whatever. You know, I rely on everyone else. I'm not going to like scam Twitch and have 600 fake viewers so I can become this famous Twitch streamer. So please support the stream if you can. Donate. I'm completely honest. I don't have bot viewers. I have a loyal following here, but a donation bar. Yeah, you're not the first person to suggest that. Donation bar to the stream. We should add a donation bar to the stream with percentage to go. Yeah, all right. You're not the first person to suggest this, Mr. Slow. Mr. Slow. Mr. Move 11. Yeah, all right. Let's do it. Let's do the donation bar. But I mean, I just find it irritating when I work really hard and other people want to cheat by having like 600 bot viewers on their second stream, you know? I mean, I think that's really, really immoral. All right, just want to get that out there. So please donate, support the stream if you can. There's links to PayPal or Streamlabs. If anyone could just donate $5 a year, even that. If everybody donated $5 a year, yeah, this isn't a question of people like that, you know. I'm sure everyone on Chess.com has its own bot viewers. That process started, of course. That's how this has all been created. But I don't, you know, I don't stream for commercial purposes. You know, I'm not streaming on Chess.com, but I'm just saying, it's offensive for me when someone starts streaming and their second stream they have 600 viewers. Like, that's not possible unless you hired yourself like all these bots. Anyway, I'm not a rich kid, you know, whose mommy and daddy like paid for them to become a grandmaster. I just, you know, been working on chess my whole life. So, self-taught, trying to support myself by being a chess streamer. So please, trying to support myself by being a chess teacher, I should say. So please support if you can. Thanks everyone for subscribing and your support. Again, we're going to open up the Simul. So, estimated start time. Now this is going to be a problem. Because we went over the estimated start time. It's not going to let me start. It's going to make me... There's this bug in lichess where if you do something wrong, it's not going to let me do the host the Simul. Yeah, alright. Now I just have to copy it over. This will just take a moment. I'm going to copy this over and make it a new copy. Alright, host new Simul. Whoa. Ooh, now my mouse is... We needed mouse fun. No, the mouse... Alright, let's refresh. Yes. Hello. What are you doing? I just... Oh, this is so annoying. Damn, dude. This just won't go away. Alright, host to new Simul. Damn, it just won't go away. There we go. Alright. Thank you, Cooking Rooks. Earned his 50k bit badge. Donation bar blitz because no mom and daddy help. Yeah, I mean, dude, whatever. It's just irritating when you work honestly and then people try to cheat, you know. It's like cheating in chess. Grandmasters do that too, but I just find it very, very disheartening. Alright. You know, when Jababa started streaming, he had like 6 viewers. Right? When Vita Levente started streaming, he had like 5 viewers. And they try to build up their following, you know. Kamsky had like 30 viewers. They try to build up their following honestly. You know, what's disgusting is when someone tries to cheat. It's really sickening. Alright, so 15 minutes plus 30. We've got host extra time, 120. Host color. But I won't name any names. Random. Alright, estimated start time, 7 o'clock. I hate this bug. Alright, we got that. It should work now. Cooking Rooks, thank you. Cookie Rooks donated 1111. Cookie Rooks, how are you feeling? We're all anticipating the effects of Omicron virus here. And I know you weren't feeling well, so how are you? Are you all right, man? Paste. Someone on sound was here. Did he leave? Thank you, Mr. Coffee. You're feeling much better. There's all these conflicting things I read all the time. Like, one minute they're like, oh, the Omicron virus is less, you know, every time you turn on like the news, it's an opposite. It's not any different. It's different. It's less, you know, it's less deadly, less dangerous. No, it's exactly the same. No, the symptoms are completely the same as Delta. It's like, yeah, I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you're all right. Yesterday I was playing poker and this guy who was sitting next to me, he like left in the middle of the night saying that he felt feverish and he was sick. I was like, oh great. I'm glad you sat next to me, dude. All right, so let's see. We've got Amoeboid, Be My Wife. That's a new way to try to find a spouse. Ruslan, we'll give him a chance. Someone on sound is in the house. AP87, Cheesy Noob. I'm taking all the subscribers. Heroku, CK Law, all the regulars and subscribers. I feel like we're missing a lot of people here. Hey, look on the bright side. In the USA, he would have just stayed. Yeah. I don't know. The guy's got, yeah, I don't know. He's autistic. And it's really hard to tell. He doesn't communicate. It's really weird, you know. He has autism, and he's a really smart guy, but he's sort of sitting there coughing a little bit, like doesn't really seem sick, but he doesn't want to communicate. And then all of a sudden he was like, I think I have a fever. I'm gonna go home. I'm like, all right. So you want to join Kasparov? All right, Acerbate, move 11. I just added someone by accident. Gary Kasparov. Are you Gary Kasparov? Oh, Gary Kasparov. Gary Kasparov. Oh no, Gary Kasparov. There he is. Gary Kasparov, you're over the rating limit. I'll make the last exception. All right, move 11 because Kasparov has played before. Cooking rooks. So anyway, guys, don't support chess streamers who do that. You know, before I was talking about bot viewers. I mean, obviously, like Chess.com and these things have bot viewers to promote their site. But, you know, here on lichess especially, it's disgusting for someone who's streaming, maybe in the first few streams. Like, no Grandmaster who started streaming in the first few streams or anybody had, like, 600 viewers. I just noticed that it's very strange, but just don't support people like that, you know? This site, I love this site because it's you know... When I started playing chess, I started playing chess on the internet chess server, and it was free, you know, and the point is that it's free. When they started to create paid chess sites, I didn't want to take part in that, you know. I tried to avoid it. I really did, you know. It's not something I think that chess should be free online. I mean, if you want to support my stream by donating, that's a donation, but you don't have to pay. You know, you don't have to pay to play on lichess. You don't have to pay. If you can afford to donate to support someone, that's great. That's helpful. Slendrina and Sybil Dorset. Alpha Zero. First time chat. Can you join? You start my 7th grade English teacher. Her favorite discussion was like when people are like, can I go to the bathroom? She loved to go into this rampage about may I. The fine details in the English language. Please. lichess, yeah, it's a wonderful resource. I just don't like when I see people abusing it by turning it into a commercial. If you want to have 600 bot viewers, why don't you stream on chess.com? I don't understand, you know. That's way more appropriate. Hey, what's your advice for improvement? Oof, there's a very, very general question. Playing and studying. And studying can take the form of reading books, taking lessons. I think reading books and taking lessons, you know, videos are overrated a little bit. A lot of people think like they just watch YouTube and they know how to play chess, but there's a lot of bad information on YouTube. Not everyone you see making videos on YouTube is reliable, and they're good information that they're giving you. I think that books and study and playing, you know, that's the secret. You have to do both. You have to play longer games, analyze your games, hopefully, and also if you have a friend, it's good if you can improve together. May I join? Yeah. All right. Well, Owie. Are you the Walkerus? I like that name. I accept Walkerus. So we've got 16 players. We got to start. It's late. World Loser, are you in? Guys, please support the stream if you can. I had donations from Mr. Slow, from Cooking Rooks, bit donations. Anyway, Mr. Slow, I think, dropped out. Yesterday, long time no see. So anyway, I just wanted to do that little bit of a rant about new Twitch streamers hiring bot viewers. I think it's disgusting. Alright. You don't stream your first 3 streams on lichess and have 600 viewers. Interesting simul quote. I didn't notice that. Magnus Carlson, you'll be amazed at the people I've lost to while playing online. Yeah, they're getting desperate for quotes, I guess, Mr. Move 11. Smoke meth, play chess. I don't know about that. Not a rant. No, I mean, I gotta get started. We're late. So do we have enough players? It seems like we're missing a lot of the regulars. Alright. Kulkula. Dion Harmse. Who has more than 100 games? There's a good, reliable one. Dr. Lion. Dr. Lion has 254 classical games. Aki and Neko. 46 classical games. Still. It's good if you see players with classical games, you know they can stay for the whole game. This is a long game. Over 2 hours. Please don't play if you cannot stay for over 2 hours. So this is the last warning. My rules are this. No London system. Don't say if you can't. Don't play if you can't stay more than 3 hours. No computers, obviously. And don't play like bullet chess. Except challenge 20, it's like, okay, I joined. Yeah. Alright, Happy New Year. I slept all day tonight because I was playing poker all night last night. I'm in like reverse. I have like jet lag from staying up all night. But I feel good now. How do you join? You have to join. Here's the Simul link. Alright, I'm going to give you a minute to join, but we're really late. Why is Astrobate first and my name on the last? Are you serious? Well, I mean, obviously it's in alphabetical order. If you watch, clearly it's in alphabetical order. Yeah, and then at the bottom. So I think it's maybe something to do with like people on mobile apps or something. There must be like alphabetical order of people on, I'm going to guess, people on mobile apps and not on mobile apps. I mean, why would they be in alphabetical order from A through W? And then it starts over again from Ayesta to Tezek. So there's something about the players between Ayesta and Tezek that differentiate them from the other players. And the only thing I could or would guess is that it's possible you guys are on mobile apps. Why is this little group of players separated at the bottom of the list, Hiroku? Oh, it's caps. Are you serious? So much for my theory. Mr. Coffee's a genius. Yes, Mr. Coffee. He did well in his SATs. Mr. Slow just donated a gift one, a tier 1 sub. No, it's because they're caps. Mr. Coffee figured it out so fast. That's why they pay in the big money. That's why they pay in the big money at Dunkin' Donuts, and now they want him at Starbucks. That was quick, Mr. Coffee. Mr. Soyan gifted a tier 1 to Wellowy. Okay, Wellowy, I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes to join. We're late. It's time to start. I got room for 3 more players. Nakamura said he perfected his tactical skills by playing Blitz and Bullet all day long. He also played extensively in over-the-board tournaments, World Loser. I mean, Hikaru has been surrounded by chess since he was like 3 years old. He's kind of exceptional, exceptional person. I mean, his stepfather is an extremely active chess coach. I don't like Bullet, but I like Blitz. I still don't think that it's a reason that like blitz is better than doing other stuff. You fell off the list. All right. I mean, Hikaru played every time control. He played mostly blitz later, once he became very, very specialized. But from an early age, he was playing all time controls. He's extremely experienced. And you grow up with a chess coach as your essentially as your dad. I mean, that's not exactly a traditional path that most people have. All right. So we just lost some players. We're down to 20 now, and that guy's not coming. I put the link in there. Percy Hepworth, Willis Watson to Mr. Coffee's Homes. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, Mr. Coffee is so grounded, right? All right, Karch Andre. Who did we lose? Sorry, it's a late start, guys. My Ponda cam is broken. I gotta start the I guess we'll get the donation. We'll get the donation for a new computer. I'm working with this tablet for 3 years now. It's not a tablet, but like a notebook. What name is Wellowy? Yeah, that's what I don't know. Oh, dude, that's so funny. I'm like, what name? All right, I thought that was a question. That's so funny. He said it and I still didn't understand. Damafe? Whoa. This guy's got tons of games. He's a strong player too. All right. We don't need any more strong players. BMB. Classical. All right. Nice to see players who play classical. All right, 24. Last call. Sorry it's such a long start here. All right, Yaromir, 2700. Don't like his rating differential there. That's not good. That's not okay when your blitz rating is 1675 and your rapid rating is 2211. That's not okay. This is also a little exaggerated. I mean, I guess you're slow, but still, like 2100 classical, 1700 blitz. Don't like to see that much differential. Last player. 2 to 300 points difference in the ratings maximum. Really? Do we have any classical games from this guy? 24. All right, we'll give Blitz a chance. Give Blitz a chance for World Loser. I'm anti-Bullet, but Blitz, I accept. Still, the more traditional players, like Bofinik, Kramnik, for example, they'll say, like Kramnik says, we don't really need to play Blitz. I think Blitz is also dangerous because it's like an addiction. People just get addicted to it. It's like drugs. Like, can you do drugs without getting addicted to them? To enhance your performance somehow? Basically, it's like performance-enhancing drugs that are addictive. Bullet. No, I just recommend not playing Bullet. And like slower Blitz. 5-5-0. 5 plus 3. There was a question earlier about how to improve. What do I recommend? Playing and study. You cannot play and not study. You can, but you won't get better. Or at least you won't get better at a significant rate. You have to study and play. It has to be a combination. A lot of people I know take lessons, but they refuse to play. I get very frustrated with these people. I can count on one of my hands 5, 6, 7 people that I work with that don't play enough. They're like, oh, yeah, and I understand. They're busy all week, so they have no time to play. It's like I have to pull their teeth to get them to play a game or two every week. But you can't get better if you don't play, It's not enough to sit on a desert island with some chess books you're not going to be able to get better. We got to play and study the game. Thanks to the support Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic. I was up late last night. Whew, did that move just get unmade? No, it went in. Okay. The way the graphics looked, it looked like it moved my knight back to c6 from the previous game. Mr. Coffee, looks good. Sunday Simul, 15 plus 40 or similar. Casual, classical. Yeah, we've modified the time control a little bit. Alphabet. Sorry about the Ponda Cam. That's why we're a little delayed. I gotta get a new computer. New broadcasting software. My netbook doesn't like its USB ports. My notebook seems to be rejecting USBs. Alright. I should get a desktop computer, since I never go anywhere anyway. I bought my my notebook computer like before the pandemic started. Oh, you wanted a QGA. Yeah, I usually play the QGA because I find the Queen's Gambit Decline kind of dry. Sorry, Mr. Slow. Mr. Summon on Sound. I just call everyone Mr. now. Mr. The Elephant Gambit is not suitable for a serious simul. We try to be serious here. Some of us are getting a little too serious. That's serious. Alright, let's play properly. I never played the proper Nimzovich. I always play this kind of dubious d6. Thanks to all of you for supporting the stream. Mr. Slow with the gift sub donation. Astrobate with 3 this week. We had Cooking Rooks with 3,666 bits. Mr. Slow with 1,000. What about the Hype Train? I haven't seen a Hype Train, I don't know, in about 2 weeks. Ooh, another. Alright, let's play the kid. Ooh, there's the King's Indian. Yeah, man, I mean, playing the white side of King's Indians is tough. I'd almost rather be black sometimes. It's a lot of work. It's probably maybe playing Kasparov. What was his name? Playing Kasparov? The new Kasparov account? Uh-oh. So this is either Summon on Sound or Move 11. Guys, I have it in Zen mode so I can guess who's who for the players that I know. Party time! It's Hype Train time. Cooking Rooks donated 222 bits. What's the party time? Party time. Thank you, Cooking Rooks. Alright, I'm gonna play the Schliemann. I hope it's not someone. It's Mr. Slow. I always like confuse your names. I'm mixing up Move 11, Summon on Sound, Astrobate. We have a loyal following here. Appreciate it, everybody. I won't use your money to buy bots to illegally boost my viewer numbers. I promise. Illegally. Uh-oh. The Queen C2, what is that? That looks highly dubious. I'm very tempted. Very tempted. There was that player from Spain who would do this like in all of his setups. Bro Loser, finally, you didn't join the Simul, right? Another brother. I played knight f3 in the other one. Acerbate, party. Aliak in defense. Where's Arsenal fan? Did Arsenal win their football match the other day? Was it yesterday? They had a big match with Manchester City or something. Mr. Coffee, 200 bits to not purchase bots for the stream. Yeah, I mean, I just want to accumulate followers the fair way, you know. The idea is that you purchase bots and then like everyone thinks you're this great famous streamer because you have 600 viewers that you purchased. And so then all the other people just come there like, oh look, that guy has 600 viewers. But, you know, the problem is you're undercutting all the hard work that a lot of honest people do when you do stuff like that. Bishop e3. I suspect that's a favorite move of someone on Sound, actually. Someone on Sound likes putting his bishop on e3 in these moderns. You guys keep donating, but you're not donating in coordinated fashion. If you donated coordinated donations, we could get a hype train. But it's like everybody like donates 200 bits, then waits 2 minutes. And then somebody else donates like 200 bits. You have to arrange it together. Alright, I'm going to play d5. I appreciate it. Even if my loyal followers who are donating are uncoordinated. They possibly mouse slip with that queen? No. You're talking about the queen c2, not Greba? That's just some eccentric opening. Whoa! Why in the world did someone on Sound just say whoa? Why did you say whoa? Wow, somebody played my own move against me. Bishop e7. Is Notch Papa in the Simul? Did anyone notice? I didn't see him, did I? Okay, it's holidays, and a lot of even the people who are here every single week are probably missing for vacation or just visiting their families, or they have COVID. I'm going to try something different here. Notch Papa is in the list. I never ever... He's like that kid in the class in elementary school who was there every single day, but you just like, you know, he didn't talk, so you like forgot he even existed. There was this one guy in my class like that. He was literally there like every single day, but you know, if something's there but it never really like talks, you know. A3. Uh-oh, is this Tezake? Are you trying my own system? I suspect this could be Tezake. I'm tempted to try F5 anyway here. Percy Upworth, we have work starting. Too much to do to stay the full 3 hours, sadly. I just don't know what that whoa was about from someone on Sound. 92 quickly. No, it was just it was kind of a off the wall idea that this would be someone on Sound, but I've seen him play Bishop E3 in the Modern before. This seems like a slightly unconventional setup for white. Though it could be pretty much anybody. It's just a theory. Kind of annoyingly keeping the tension. Attention. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that exactly. Wow. The D4. Okay, I haven't seen this in ages. Right. Trying to remember. No one plays this. There's a long variation that's a piece sacrifice. Let's see, F takes E. How does that even go? Yeah, F takes E, knight takes E5, knight takes E5, D takes E5. Right. F takes E, knight takes E5, knight takes E5, D takes E5. Right. This is mainline. I don't know, Mr. Slow, you wouldn't play that, right? Who would play that? Did I ever? I haven't played the Schliemann that many games, but this could be, I don't know. Gonna stay away from B5 for now. Modern defense or King's Indian. Pawn triangle. There's another opening like we never ever see here. This is definitely move 11, then. Yeah, I mean, since Yevgeny's not here. Yeah, we got him. Alright. First guess. Correct. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of giving himself away there. The move 11, it's a type of... I don't even know what this is called, actually. I mean, it's a relative of the Vienna variation, but it just kind of, it's new, you know, in the last 15 years. And it doesn't have a name, as far as I know. I don't think B5 literally has a variation name. It looks good, though. It's an interesting line. Hyper modern. So I have to play E5, knight D5, knight B5. How does it go again? I'm gonna get confused again. Knight B5. What's up with knight B5? Knight E4, bishop takes C4. Bishop E4 check. That doesn't feel right. I guess you could play like queen C2. Another queen's gambit. Why so many queen's gambits? Dude, another one. Dude, another one. Alright, we gotta play something else. Yeah, like who plays the bishop e2 there. Who played the Averbach? Man, my memory is horrible. It's just horrible. We had an Averbach like 3 weeks ago, where I did the C5 type of stuff. Red Auerbach. What's this? What would possess me to play this? Knight f3, c5, g3, g6. What would possess me to play that? Sometimes I just like do random moves for no reason. Now the lame English is all I can get. Unfortunately, I don't remember the Schliemann line as well as I should. Where can I buy discipline? Don't ask me, man. You should have seen me playing poker last night. Omaha 5. It's not, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. I have no discipline. You would think I have, like, above average discipline, but I don't, you know? It's unbelievable. I have way, 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 way below the discipline level I need. So don't ask me about discipline. Probably I would be a grandmaster if I had good discipline, to be fair. I think I have a very average level of discipline. Very average. Alright, I'm tempted to take this. D takes E. You may have had some when you were younger. I don't know if it's about that. I mean, my chess game was less disciplined, ironically, when I was younger. I didn't know any better, though, you know. That's different. I guess it's different. We're not really talking about discipline. Why did I play too aggressively when I was younger? Because I just didn't know any better, you know? If you don't know any better, that's not about discipline. I mean, discipline is about, like, knowing better and like, not... and then not controlling yourself anyway, you know? Discipline is like that little voice inside your head saying, don't do this. It's not principled, and you do it anyway, you know? Self-control. Feels like it's a synonym for self-control. Cinnamon. The Schmid-Benoni. I mean, you have put the hours in it. Dude, in that sense, I'm very... Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very systematic about working when it comes to sticking with it. You know, I don't quit. I mean, but it's still not quite the same as discipline. I think, you know, yeah, it's a question of self-control. I don't have self-control. I have commitment, you know, but not enough self-control. I was thinking of sacrificing a pawn here. There are several ways to do it. I mean, knight c6, bishop e5, bishop d7, take, queen takes e5 check. And then, like, yeah. There's a lot of ways we could do this. I'm just going to play it like a elephant. The elephant always remembers. I'm very committed to the game, and I improved, like, you know, I worked my way up from like 1200 to 1300 to 1400 to 1500. I can remember like every 100 rating points that I improved when I started out. I never made some kind of 400-point jump. It was always very like gradual. I kept playing and playing and working and playing, and I still do play. I don't get better, but I still play. But when I hear you say discipline, I think it's like a question of self-control during the game. But sticking with the game in general, yeah, it's more about commitment. So we got this. Who was that played that? And then I have no memory. My memory is like a sieve. Can't remember who played this against me. First person to play this against me was this young woman in Hastings in like 1993. I can't remember what her name was. Ruth Sheldon. That was it. So I do have some memory. That was weird. Just, bloop, came back to me. Wow. So I don't think she plays. It was around 1993. I remember being like, what is that? You know, what am I supposed to do against bishop e3? I did e5. White played d5, and then I played c6. But I've never really studied this variation properly. Yeah, last time we had c5. So it's not really an Averbach. It's, I don't know what they call it, like a sort of neo-Averbach. Who's playing the Catalan with like d5, bishop b4? That's kind of subtle. Wow, the same d4? Just no bishop b5 in this case. But a3. We're definitely in new territory there. Schieberspieler, hello, everyone. Sorry guys, the Panda Cam is disabled today. I'm saving up for bot viewers, so we had to kind of conserve electric. I want to compete with the viewer bot streamers more effectively, so we're saving money by cutting down on the cost of. No, my USB camera is just acting funny. I could have restarted in order for the camera to work. I think I could have got it to work if I had restarted my whole system, but it would have taken forever. All right, we've got knight b6, so this is main line, and then the Sladgie novelty, which is like bringing the knight back voluntarily. Wow, double fianchetto. That has to be a strong player. Just normal players they're not that into the double fianchetto. So what about knight d7? I'm scared of. Knight d7, bishop c4, knight f6, knight g f6, bishop f7 check. That doesn't work, does it? Knight d7, bishop c4, knight f6, bishop takes, king takes, knight e6. Checking my queen. No. Uh-oh. So Merle Dixon is back. This is one of the Merle Dixon accounts. Artist formerly known as Merle Dixon. Man, I've never played a game in this line in my life. But my friend Alex Cherniak used to play it for white. It's some famous, like, Botvinnik game. You know, who used to play this for white? Maybe Petrosian? Committed to this channel. Well, he's definitely committed. I don't know about the channel. Little joke, ha. Ooh, h5. So the h5, the theory is this is someone on sound because move 11 is already been detected. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle. This has to be by default. This has to be someone on sound. See, that's 2 for 2 because they were related. It's like the puzzle pieces, you know. I wouldn't have been sure about this guess. I've got someone on sound and move 11. Yeah, I should play like the... I should play the boulder attack. But this is a disadvantage. How about a wing gambit now? No. 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 No, no. D4. I don't really know what's the idea for white here. Took him a while to find that h5. So let's say d4 takes, queen takes, knight f6. How does this compare to like those normal variations? Say there. You have to preemptively deter some spam bots. Please follow and you'll be able to chat in 5 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Happy New Year to everyone. This is Asterbait. 3 for 3. Asterbait, no losing on time or resigning in the first 20 moves. But at least I'm good at like detecting. Uh-oh. White played the Gambit line and didn't know the Gambit. Like you're supposed to sack a piece here with knight c3. So this is very curious. You're just dropping the e5 pawn with check, right? Is this an actual variation? Queen a5 check, knight c3, queen takes. Can't be. Alexander Mista. Double fianchetto. Wasn't AP playing this? No, this is a new player. This is Blitzer. Blitzer. So I got that guess wrong. Well, anyway, the white side of the modern is not one of those suspects. The move 11 variation. So theoretically, one could play like bishop takes c4, knight takes c4, queen a4, and win a piece back? No. He would have knight a5 there. This looks like some kind of home prep. Alright. Guys, please support the stream if possible. It's going to be a long year. So we're going to save up our... We're saving up our squirrels to buy some nuts. Preemptive strikes are a sign that, yeah, we have a good moderator. What about bishop g5 here? Is he putting his queen on d7? Yeah. Yep. It's actually a good square for the queen. Bishop g5 doesn't really do anything. So I guess I should just play like bishop e2 and castle. Man, who took all that time? Is Uber driver here? This is just Twilight Zone. We didn't have Uber driver, right? In the simul. Right, so I'm supposed to take and play d6. The g3 king's Indian. I played e6 and lost this nightmare game. I used to play that a lot against this kid, Alexander Pelicati. It was my worst tournament of my life. When I got food poisoning, lost to Alex Linderman, and then went crazy and lost like 50 rating points. Because I should have withdrawn from the tournament, but I didn't. If you see me playing the Aliekins defense, like it's a sure sign that I've gone on like tournament tilt. If you see me playing the Aliekin over the board, you know that I've tilted. So Captain Caveman. Got to take the club out. And, you know, speaking of preemptive Captain Caveman here. Queen takes d4. Queen takes d4. Knight f6, e5, knight c6. Queen f4. Knight d5, queen e4, knight b4, like one of those variations. Hey, Arsenal. Did Arsenal win yesterday? Nobody answered me. Wait, it wasn't yesterday, was it? Or maybe it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday morning. Yesterday midday. They lost? But didn't you score the first goal? Didn't Arsenal score first? It was like 1-0. I thought I remembered that. Well, that sucks. They had a referee on the books. Oof. Get this out of here. Alright. Welcome, everybody. So normally c3. Alright, now we're in good territory. Move 11 just with bishop e7. You know, so this variation is pretty promising for black, I think, overall. But from white's perspective, the only thing we really have going is this better structure. Oh, the referee actually interfered in a play, you mean? Damn. Guess it happens. So. I'm thinking just take with the B pawn. Not necessarily an easy decision, but we have a very strong center there. Ridiculous penalty they got. Yeah, it reminds me of this funny quote I just made up yesterday. I'm not a compulsive gambler, I'm just unlucky. Alright. Yes. What is this? C6 must come in. Now H3. So this is a knowledgeable opponent. Yeah, Arsenal, good to see you. Best wishes. Transposing to the modern Benoni there. Thanks for stopping by, Arsenal. Schieber-Spieler as well. Earlier, we equalized here. Corruption in sport. I don't want any more King's Indians, guys. This is getting kind of monotonous. He found that move. Master had that. What would Magnus do? You're on the verge of 2400. Congratulations. What's the difference? Yeah, you asked me about Chigorin. Yeah, I agree. A single move can make all the difference. Of course. It's difficult to say who that favors, H4, H5. You can't just like blindly assume it's the same. I mean, it may be all completely different. Good point. Yeah, I mean, there's no substitute for calculation. We need to calculate. I agree. So what is one supposed to do here? Yeah, well, bishop e3. That's what I did in the past. in a past game? It's an easy answer to a simple question. Offer it and try to play for open lines instead. Now you say that. Chicas. Hello to all the chicas and chicos. Los banditos. Right, this is just a very lasting space advantage for white. So what are we playing? Some kind of weird half hippo here? Merle is back. Resurrected. So this is either Sybil Dorset or more likely Slenderina. Let's say it's Slenderina. Oh, Ruslan. Wow, I was wrong. Ruslan playing the proper opening with black. I stand corrected. Some serious football discussion going on here. What is this? Knight e4? With knight c6? Man, it's getting kind of weird. Castles. Knight takes, takes. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway. I'm not going to play e3. Anyway, who's playing the King's Indian? Man, alright. I have a theory about this. My theory is that Cooking Rooks plays the Scotch. You know, and the Scotch players like to do like a b3, g3 type of thing. It's really far out there, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is Cooking Rooks. Nope. Nope, it's CK Law. Alright. Well, it was a nice try. It was a nice try. I really think it was. The list. But Cooking Rooks is on the list. Alright, well anyway, good try by me on the Cooking Rooks guess. The Walkyrus. I really thought it looks like a Scotch. He's trying to play the Scotch against the Scandinavian. I didn't have a better guess. It was my best try. We got the Queen's Gambit declined here for Arsenal. I think you'll find this Chigorin gives you more active counterplay, even though it may not be as correct. But this particular move order, I'm not sure this is okay or not. I can't imagine Black's really got a problem. Just, it does look a little passive. The whole opening is essentially slightly passive. This might be a mistake too. Okay, Bishop G5. It's really funny. It reminds me of what I was talking about against move 11. Like, my queen is well placed on D7 anyway. But I have a lot of moves here. But I think this is a good move anyway. To defend against bishop b5. Well, I mean, Levente, you know, he was trained in a more systematic way than me. That's the advantage of being essentially self-taught. You don't have as many, like, limitations. I also think a lot of people who are very good at memorizing, you know, long variations, they tend to, like, lose touch with their creative side. So there's pluses and minuses. A lot of theoretical players, I find, they don't have a lot of, you know, that much creativity. But obviously, yeah, Levente is very I mean this in a good way, but he's kind of like a little bit dogmatic. But I mean, that's why he's so good, you know. It's correct. His dogmatism is kind of a correct sort of dogma, you know. Once I played like b5, a6. No, sorry, it was like a6 against the Jabab of London, and Vita Levente was like, yeah, I mean, that's why you lost or something. You know, you played 3 a6. That was too experimental for him. Yeah, he's much more classical. But it reflects how you were trained, you know. I wasn't like formally trained. I accumulated knowledge from like thousands of different, you know, literally like thousands of different sources, and sort of combined it in my own way. Now, a6. Yeah, I guess a6 is kind of annoying, actually. Now that you mention it, I feel like I've played this position already. This is strange. Bishop c1 is a move. Yeah, I'm having deja vu here for sure. I feel like I played rook d1 in a previous game against someone. This exact position, it just doesn't seem even correct for black. Could this be Notch Papa? No. So this is our new player. What name? Man, I think I had the exact same game against somebody. Yeah, rook d1 is simple, but you know, I'm haunted a little bit by this sort of f2 square. You know, whenever you play rook d1 in that type of position where there's a knight on e4, it's a little weird, you know, here. I'm not so sure. I think you can move the bishop and call the question on the bishop on b4. I mean, bishop c1 is interesting. Yeah, this is another big space advantage. My white's just losing a central pawn. Nothing major. Speaking of losing a central pawn, I'm playing the Elephant Gambit there. Someone's thinking about castling queenside. The K-man attack. We have one of those already. Nobody left the building. Nice. Didn't we have this against someone else? How about rook e8? Rook e8. Knight to d7. Interesting. Perhaps that is a good move. Whoa. Now, shall we play bishop a4, b5, bishop b3, knight c6? Or just e5? Yeah, maybe this is bad. I don't know. Queen c7 is a strange move. Dama fe. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me. Okay, massive space advantage here. But, you know, how to break through. Not so simple, is it? Is it? Now. I'm always happy to trade queens and off a pawn. Almost always. So this must be Naj Papa. Ah. This is Sybil. Otherwise known as Merle Dixon. Yeah, basically Capablanca. Same thing. Essentially. Man, oh brother, I don't know. I want to play bishop d6. But it's kind of awkward. I guess we just have to play this. Sybil Dixon. Sacked a central pawn there, but this doesn't look right for black. That's not right, master. Now we have pawn takes. What's the latest? Bishop g5. A secondary bishop move. Wow. Uh-oh. Alright, we have knight here. That looks kind of awkward for white. How do you guard against that? Facehugger 2000. I mean, I guess he's anticipating like bishop e6, but I don't really want to pin myself. Right. Wow. b6. b6 appears to be a tactical mistake. But appearances can be deceiving, right? This reminds me of my game last week against Percy, where he was black and I was white. But it's tempting to take with a pawn. I mean, honestly. Like, how do you capture here? They're all playable. All captures. Man, I don't know if I did the right thing there. I want to guess this was Tezek. Did I already guess? This is AP87. I thought Tezek was taking my A3 suggestion literally. Wow, that's a weird move. Guess I have to take it. Now we definitely have to close the center. Yeah, this is a known entity. Yeah, I don't remember that move. I don't remember that move in the books. They didn't teach me that move at chess school. This is like from the Eliak and Uva match. I believe. But I mean, in this position, Uva did something experimental. Maybe he did some early knight b6 or something weird. No, I can't remember. It's a main line, but it doesn't seem right to play knight f6 there. So just knight g4 anyway. Ah. So if I play e6, you just play f6. No problem. e6, f6. Pawn takes d7. Check. Nothing special. So bishop e3, b5, bishop a4. I could play bishop c4, but bishop a4. b5, bishop e3, knight c6. Yeah, I like this. I don't like e6. Because e6, f6 just doesn't seem like it does anything. Does it? e6, f6 just would lose control of the center. It kind of seems like bishop a4. You know, although maybe you could even play bishop c4. e6, f6. Pawn takes d7 check. Anything's okay for black. You know, it's not as simple. I mean, e6, f6, queen e4. e6, f6, bishop d3. Wow, that's weird. e6, f6. e6, pawn takes b5, queen takes h8. He could sack the exchange. e6, f6. Queen e4, rook somewhere, like rook g8. e6, f6, bishop d3, rook g8. I mean, it mildly inconveniences black, but how big a deal is it, really? You know, that's the thing at the end of the day. The thing is, if I don't do it, you know, like, what am I going to do? Knight e4. Bishop f5 is normal here. Bishop h6 is possible. Yeah, bishop h6 is not a bad exchange of bishops. It's kind of ironic, though. Bishop f5. is this Ayeste? He played c4. Ayeste likes like the London system. I don't have a better guess though. This is Karch Andre. Okay. Karchi. So I guess we had another game. Maybe with the same type of thing. What happens on bishop h6? Then I can sack the exchange. Again. Bishop d2. c5. I feel like I went wrong here. I should have taken that opportunity to play queen takes. Would have caused him much more inconvenience. Yeah, e5 was interesting. Arsenal fan. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. I can play a next move, hopefully. So, right. Bishop d6, g3, bishop h3, bishop f4, rook f2. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know. Some people are playing too fast. Imagine that. Imagine. People playing too fast on lichess, of all places. Knight b4. Knight b4. f6 is classic. Blaze of Glory, welcome. Location, that's a new command. As if I have more than one location. I've been like stuck here for 2 years. I did go to Romania once. This summer. Hopefully we'll get to go somewhere in the summer. But I have one base location. Bio. We have bio. Bio in Hungarian. Bio. Food is bio. I don't know what to do. No, we don't have riots and protests here. People are civilized. They're also pretty sensible. All right. So knight g5. Knight g5. Hangry. Dude, what is going on with this position? I'm a little concerned about this. Netherlands and Germany had a lot of protests, but I think the media like always like exaggerates everything. You know, the media just constantly looks for something. Not to downplay it, but man, this is weird. Knight g5 I thought was almost winning, but now I'm not sure. Well, I guess we can always resign. Alright, I'm just gonna trust my instinct here. Still 25 in play. Someone in town gets excited when there's a chance I might get into really bad time pressure. He lives for that. Man, this player has used no time. The Walkerus. -3 minutes. Not a good opening they played. Objectively, I let them off the hook. Yeah, I totally let him off the hook. I should have played Queen takes d5. That was stupid. It is what it is. Now classical exchange Queen's Gambit. What do I do now? 94. Not loving it. Agnes Karajuski, thank you for subscribing and donating 200 bits. 2 beers. Double beer. Donation. Wonder who this is. This is a pro. Pro player with white. How about trading bishops? Is that a bad idea? So this is Astrobate. He used a lot of time to reach standard position. This is not good for black. The idea of bishop c2 is pretty interesting at some point. Thank you to my faithful followers here. Appreciate it. Alright, now f4 was played. That changes the game, okay? Now I don't have a mating attack, but he also doesn't have counterplay against my center. So I think that black is solidly, like, strategically winning. But it's not going to be, like, direct win by attack. There's also the matter of, the small matter of, like, queen h5 check. Not a problem, necessarily. Almost mouse slipped there. I gotta be careful. Guys, you're playing too much blitz. Let's cut down the blitz. Take your times. Don't have to play fast. You have plenty of time. There's people with 18 minutes. Whoa! Cooking Rooks, Mr. Coffee. We're almost at a cheer. We almost. Where's our cheerleader? Mr. Slow. We need another donation. Another like 2 100-bit donations from different people. You got rating refund, nice. Cooking Rooks with 333 bits. Mr. Coffee with 200. Agnes Karajuski with 200. Pog Champ 500. Champ Pug Champ. Arsenal Fan 500. Nice. Arsenal Fan. New Year's gift. Thank you. Mr. Soyan with 500. That should put us over the edge for a hype train. That's like 5 donations. Where's the hype train? There it is. Nice. We got a hype train incoming. Mr. Sohan put us over the edge. Whew, this is going to distract me. Whew, there it is. Hype train. First one. You'll have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Meanwhile, I don't know what to do here. Meanwhilest. Coordination. See, that's what it's about. Coordination. 35% of the way to the hype train level 1. But move 11 is cleaning a shower. He's always like multitasking. Cooking Rooks just donated 5 gift subs. Up to 85%. Thank you guys. Mr. Slow. This is ruining my Simul. No, dude, I'm in time pressure now. I'm going to go under an hour before I've even stopped the Zen mode. Thank you. 1,000 bits from Mr. Slow. Someone on sound tipped earlier $10. Mr. Slow, thank you. You put us over the limit for the level 1 hype train. He gave a tier 1 sub to Art Vega, Nicomodius, Schnauzesen, and Nivlasop. A3 copycat mode, stopping night before. That's a good move. Level 1, achievement, get. What would Victor Korchnoi do? Hype train, sub-gift or use bits to get to the next level. I wish I could talk. My dyslexia just gets worse and worse. Alright. Level 2 emotes. Hype conductors, Cooking Rooks, Mr. Slow. We got 2 hype conductors. Be one of the top supporters to earn the hype train conductor badge. Cooking Rooks and Mr. Slow. Nice. Level 2 emotes. Mr. Coffee, another 100. Mr. Coffee's blowing all of his Christmas money. I was thinking Bishop D3. Dude, I mean, that's gotta be disruptive. Thank you guys. Super generous. Sorry about the Ponda cam being out, but I didn't want to... I feel bad Ponda's not here for this. I didn't want to... I didn't want to have to restart my notebook before we started the Simul. Wow, Castle's Queenside. You don't have to ask me twice. Hype Train level 2. Sub-gift or use bits to get to the next level. We're at 4%. Where is he? Ponda's on my lap. He has like a Santa hat. Yeah. Man. He needs a booster seat. And he still needs a booster seat. Alright. Can you see? Hey. Hey, what's up? Alright. He's got the booster seat. You concentrate. Yeah, I want to sack the exchange. But I feel like it's probably, you know, borderline unnecessary. Oh, that's pretty cool. He sounds like Beavis and Butthead a little too much. Sometimes lately. Yeah, this is officially disturbing. Open it up and say, ah. Ah. No, I will not blunder, mate. Is that our only beer? Just one beer tonight. I was pretty good yesterday, though. Friday night I had too much to drink. So... Man, White has 18 minutes left here. Lotso the bear. That's a different story. Oh, the roommate variation. Ask me, didn't you try this once already? Oh my god, he sacked a piece anyway. Well, you're supposed to do the piece sack earlier. Oof, offer to draw. That's a new one. We never had the premature draw offer from Ruslan. That's pretty weird. He must be learning from Nefedov. Wow, this game has been in thought all this time. Mr. Sloan just donated 15 gift subs. He just went crazy and donated 15 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's good to be back. Alright. Yeah, sometimes you sound a little bit too much like Beavis. Man, 15 gift subs. He blew Cooking Rooks out of the water. Top gifter. Throwing in the big bucks. I can't even read the whole list. Lord Blitza, Abject Pawn, Darren Rudin, Dodgy Tactics. All players who have been here regularly. Wow, White had to play King D2 to defend these threats. Hype Train level 3 now. Level 3 emotes. Mr. Slowhand has contributed 15 gift subs. Mr. Slowhand has contributed 2k bits. Wow, King D2 was the only way to not lose material here for White. That's a bad sign. But on the other hand, my knight is about to get rejected. Feels rejected. Maybe we should seriously consider G6. How about Bishop C5? Bishop C5 is interesting and fun. So very generous, Mr. Slow. Biggest donor ever. What is the all-time high for donation in the channel? Well, I mean, in terms of gift subs, maybe Mr. Slow has the largest single gift. I don't know. 15, I'm not sure if anyone ever donated 20. It might be this, 15. I think once Hikaru donated like 20 gift subs to the stream. I don't know, that was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, probably 20 is the most. But as far as bit donations, the largest single one, I think, was 10,000. I'm not sure. I mean, I know that we had more than 10,000 on the same stream before. But the single ones, yeah, I think... Again, my memory is bad. I don't know. LOL. You've seen a couple 10Ks, yeah. I think once someone else donated like 200. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. There was this one guy that was here a couple years ago. I'm not sure. He probably donated like 10,000 twice in the same stream or something. You know, I think that's the most. What are we going to do? Bishop A4 anyway? Continue the positional massage. Yeah, so that's an absolutely normal position, right? I'm going to put you over here, Panda. We're going to put Panda aside for a minute so we can concentrate. Alright, he'll come back later. Now we need to concentrate. Hey guys, we got to level 3 hype train. We still have 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll just leave him there. But the booster seat was getting in my way. Alright. Yeah, someone sounded in a strange position here, right? Pretty strange situation. Queen E4. I don't really see what other option I have but to take here. Not a traditional position. The old h6 attack. Pondaluza. We'll call him Aluza. Well, I did this against Dmitry Gurevich once I dropped my d6 pawn. Hype train success. We received a level 2 hype train emote. Nice. Choo choo. I accidentally dropped this pawn in the New York Open. That was embarrassing. So I just take and take on d6. I mean, maybe he has some compensation here. You know, this isn't like a traditional position. I mean, takes, queen takes d6, queen b6. Even against Dmitry, when it happened, like, I had some sort of like compensation accidentally. So it's like sort of incidental compensation. I'm gonna take it. Yeah. I remember like we analyzed the game afterwards. So it wasn't like totally over. Like Dmitry was interested enough to ask me to analyze the game after. So it wasn't like a joke. But it was pretty embarrassing to overlook that. Can I castle queenside? Yeah, this looks terrible for white. Wow. He's got nothing here. Rook takes is obviously possible too. This is a weird game. We're playing the Elephant Gambit again. Yubatis would be proud. But I really need to try to open it up. Open it up to our advantage. Somewhat unsoundian. Developing my pieces. Make your variation great again. Okay, so this is like the old way to play this for black, maybe, with like knight h6, knight f5. Maybe I shouldn't take that, but I feel like I'm already drifting here. White's playing blitz anyway. At the hour, I'm gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Yeah, I'm out of here. We gotta get castled. Yeah, this is, wow. So our opponent has used 1 minute. This is what name? So I finally decided on like knight d1, I think. Knight d1. Queen d3 runs into bishop a6. I mean, I saw this 6 years ago. But bishop a6 is extremely annoying. So what do I do? You know, like queen d1 takes, knight c3 takes. It's a pretty curious situation. Pretty curious, if you ask me. Bishop d3, bishop g4. Queen c2 takes, check. King h8 takes, g6. And I sack a piece for not enough stuff. This is another one of those Merle accounts, right? Yeah, Sybil Dorset. I might as well just offer a draw now. There's no way to beat them. They're like bots or something. What's the point if I can't beat you in playing? I don't really get it, honestly. So here I was actually thinking of G5. Is that insane? Maybe I'm off base. The plan was to play G5. G5, maybe G5 then H5. G5, Bishop G3, H5. But I'm not sure that's that great. I mean, he's got H3. And it's not that bad for him. Strange. Alright guys, we're gonna give up the Zen mode. This is Heroku. We're giving up on Zen mode. No time. No time for Zen mode anymore. I'm just gonna take. Seems weak, but Walrus. The Wally. Wally the Walrus. Wally Walrus. Yes. H3. Well, the Nozovich isn't a great opening, but its surprise value compensates for its lack of soundness, I guess. But to be honest with you, the last couple times I played it, you know, it didn't really have much effect. I feel like those type of things are losing their value. Whereas, like, back in the day when there were less resources for people to study openings, offbeat openings were a little more useful. This is Mr. Slow. He's never played that I can recall. Maybe we had, but I didn't recall. Maybe once we had this variation. I wouldn't have guessed him, though. This is a known line. I'm not sure about Bishop E2. So Black's doing what I did. Same exact plan. I'll have what he's having. This is Ayeste. Wow. Usually he plays the London, but he's like afraid I'll get angry. So he like plays an alternative. My anti-London views are well known. I don't know if this is really objectively correct. I'm a little obsessed with doing that exchange sacrifice. Acer bot. But E5's not good, Asterbait. E5 is not good. Well, in this position it might be. But in general it's not. Finally got Arsenal's move in. Wally the robot. That's another story. It's hard to hate the London on its strategic merits. No, I don't hate it on its strategic merits. I just hate how over-promoted it was. It's like rooting for the New York Yankees or something, you know? It's horrible. Damafe? Oh, Damafe is 2300. 2200 Blitz. So he was in the chat. This is a good player. You know, with those ratings, you got to be pretty solid. 19, you know, I would say he's definitely in the 2000s, FIDE. Arsenal fan. Like Arsenal fan level. But it's hard to judge people by their online ratings, you know, but that's pretty good. I mean, if you're 2300 rapid. So this is standard. I don't really play the black side of the Queen's Gambit declined, usually. This is probably a mistake, actually, by me. Alright. Probably a mistake. I think that black is in deep trouble here. Oh. Okay. Do I have any tactics? I guess we want to get out of the way. The rough conversion rate, no. It just seems totally random. I see all kinds of stuff. It seems like. I mean, I'm 2480, and there's people who are like, you know, let's say my blitz rating is 2480. There's all kinds of people. You could be a grandmaster or like 1200. I think it's just hard to correlate. You know, there are too many variables. Still, 25 players in play. No one abandoned the Simul, which is really cool. We always get an abandonment. Ruslan Bear offered a draw after like misplaying that Cambridge Springs. Funny, he never offered draws. This is cooking rooks. Wow. It's a classical kind of Queen's Gambit. The b5 looks dodgy. Looks good until b5, but b5 is questionable. Still may not be that easy for white. Yeah, I mean the rapid ratings, like 300 points or something. You can come up with a rough correlation. Alright, next cheapo. I really need to get my queen to a half safe position. There's only one way to do that, I guess. Yeah, this is... It's tempting to play the cheapo queen c4 here. Yeah, I'm banking on the oddness of that position to bamboozle you. A3. Not really happy about this opening. But I guess it might be okay for black. Here I could play b5. Cooking rooks' idea on the queen side. Pretty dubious strategically. Really no reason to do that just yet. Though this is Garry Kasparov, great. Of course I pick like the highest rated player to play the Alyakin defense against him. Looks like black is lost here, objectively. Check? Does check seem like a useful move or not? Wow, this is Slenderina. Weird. They're what? Slenderina is 2237 in Blitz now. They seem to have gone up a lot. They went from 2000 to like 22 something pretty quickly. Almost the exact same position. Didn't I already move here? That's a different game? It's kind of weird. Yeah. It's also depending on like what you play in. And how seriously you care about the ratings or not. Alright, so I think we take it, and then we have two choices. We don't have to take it, actually. I could try b5 right away. Cooking rooks, eat your heart out. Well, the traditional way to play this would be like take, and just live with it. Take b5 right away. Should I play b5 right away? Try to fix the queen side. I've got a little problem with my It's true though, like his b pawn is a weakness. He's tied down to that if I take. What, two dropped out simultaneously? Yeah, in this case, I am definitely going to castle. Wow, you took with the pawn, Haruku? That never occurred to me. I feel like that's definitely anti-positional. Wonder why he didn't want to take with the bishop, keeping the Nimzovichian. This is Nimzovich defense. We should play in Nimzovichian style against it, maybe. I don't know, I'm surprised, wow. That was not what I expected. So he must be planning like bishop d3, I guess. But it seems like black should be fine. There's a check on h5. Cheesy noob. Cheesy noob. Cheese it. I'm on a tear. What an accuracy. Yeah, unfortunately, Walrus is like gonna hold this together. I'm afraid it's gonna get drawn. I could sack the exchange. That seems sort of absurd. The Walrus. It's a draw. Damn. Alright, so what happened? E6, right? And now we go here. This was the plan. Planning to sacrifice my queen now. The same exchange sack. This is BMB66. Wow, they got pretty high ratings. They played like a maniac in the opening. I mean, I'm off piece here for 2 pawns. This should be a winning position. He could get a 3rd pawn, though. Dr. Lion. Preventing d5. The Gingy attack. Very unusual move order, but probably nothing really wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it, you know, with d5, e6. All right. So my time is ticking away. Normal fianchetto. We'll just transpose after e5 back to something normal. Normal. Queen c2. Queen c2, e5, rook d1. try that. It's a variation. Oh, look at this. Black's like preparing for the future already. The future is now. Move 11 spent a lot of time. He must have been away. He goes and does household tasks during the game. Can't be bothered to think on my time. So I was thinking queen d2, rook d1. Other options are, let's see, b3, rook c1. Rook c1 looks reasonable. Then again, it can be attacked later when I play b3. b3. b3 or not to b3? That is the question. Let's say like b3 takes, knight b4. Another interesting move is queen b1. He could even break with f6 theoretically. Queen b1 looks like too eccentric. a4 weakens the b4 square. Then again, I don't really know what to do. Knight d2, knight takes, no. Queen d2 looks lame. Queen c1 is interesting. Queen b1 is interesting. It's so weird to play. It's so like limited how many things we can do here. There's like nothing to do. I hate this position. It's so frustrating how little there is to actually even consider here as options for white. There are no options. You can only make like a handful of moves that even make any sense. It's so weird. It's a little like the white side of the Roy Lopez. Oh, I actually have knight g4 here. Was that what you guys are talking about? That's what he's talking about. My knight on b8, does that want to move? Oh, yes. Reasonable, right? Reasonable move. If I move my knight away, he's got knight e4, which is really strong. So how do I actually use the c-file to my advantage here? It's not so easy. That's the problem, man. Playing against myself. Essentially. Looks like white's lost there. Whoa, what just happened? Queen c4. Yeah, this is getting a little too strange. Such a freaky position. I don't know what's going on. This move never even entered my mind. Bishop takes e4, bishop takes c3. There's like bishop d3. It's insane complications. Who would play that? Man, that's a weird move. I wouldn't even have considered it. Wow. Bishop takes c4, knight takes c3. B takes c. I mean, bishop takes c3. Bishop takes e4, bishop takes c3. Pawn takes c3, knight takes c2 check. Just wins. So I have to do inner position. Then he's got some kind of tricks, like... What's his tricks? I don't know. I'm gonna try this. He has various options, I guess. That's so weird. Center. Yeah, a lot of players just not using their time. Fortuna Chess Coach, what's up? Thanks everybody for your support today. First Simul of the new year. All right, bishop takes e3. I don't know. I'd like to just trade pieces somehow. Don't I have bishop d5 here? No, he has a move there. So I want to force a trade of queens. How do I force a trade of queens? Not so easy, actually. Bishop d5, queen e6. It is a reasonable move, though. Guys, check out Fortuna Chess Coach, also streaming here on Twitch. This is a winning position, up 2 pawns for a piece for 2 pawns, but you know, one mistake and I could throw away this win. I need to not give him any more material here. Okay, even if he had 3 pawns, if the queens are still on the board, it's probably still clearly better for black, but I don't want to give him back any material unless I have to. White played a really crazy unsound line. What to do? I don't want to exchange on his terms here, but I just don't see a good move. There's some strange variations. Bishop g4, queen c4. Like bishop g4, queen c4. Rook d4. Man, I'm having some crazy hallucinations. Bishop g4, queen c4, rook d4. Bishop takes d4. Queen takes e1 check, rook takes e1. Rook takes e1 check, bishop g1. And rook takes g1 mate. Okay, that would work. Wow. But it's not that forcing. There's like bishop g4, queen c4, rook d4. Queen c3. Then rook e4. And then bishop takes c5. But that doesn't do anything. Bishop takes c5, rook takes e1 check. That probably works for me. What a variation to even consider. Oh man, this looks highly suspicious. This is like, how is it not mate? Rook d3 check, king c4. Attacking my bishop. And then bishop e6 check, king c5. Knight a6 check. King b5, and there's no way to check him on b5. It's just too confusing. There's got to be a win here. I guess knight a6 is the logical move. Just to reinforce and develop. Okay, move 11 with the Queen's Gambit accepted / whatever it is, variation. Queen takes b3. Wasn't the original plan, but I mean, maybe it should be considered, you know. Maybe it should be considered. Like, not weakening my pawns as much. I mean, what's the benefit in A takes B, really? Is there even a benefit to it? Years ago, I had like tons of Blitz games in the Aliekin. I used to play this kind of stuff all the time. But I'm not sure if I trust my position fully. Take b5. Maybe take and b5. Still not so easy. Cooking rooks. Aptly defending. Very solid master. I'm going to migrate to the queen side. Oh no, we made a tactical blunder. He had a pretty good chance in this game. That's kind of a pity because I think it definitely was a draw. I don't think I should be winning there. Ace or bot. Knight f5. This is a little risky. Clearinghouse. There's a clearinghouse for the d5 square. Bishop g5. Triple exclam. No. I mean, I wouldn't mind trading my piece of wood on e3 for his e7 bishop. Both of his bishops are better than mine. d5 might already be a winner. So what if I play a3? It's deep. A very deep move. No. I mean, he's going to start some kind of stuff with like rook b8 sooner or later. That's pretty annoying. I don't know what to do. Wow, white's just giving up the e3 pawn. And I am not not at all sure I want to take that. Damn. No, I mean, I don't know. I'm more interested in blockading than trying to win material there. Ooh, another problem. I guess I gotta move my king at some point, so there's no surprises. B takes C, B5. Here we go, the exchange sack again. It's a little exaggerated to do it in 2 different games. Wow, rook B8. I didn't see that. I'm a little freaked out by this game, to be honest with you. Now he's got incredible control of the E4 square. Maybe I should play Queen A7. No, I'm on B4. If he plays E4, you know, he jeopardizes his D4 pawn. Agnes Karajewski just donated 10 gift subs to the community. You're gifting 10 subs in memory of John Madden. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. When did John Madden pass away? Did I, like, just miss that? I mean, I noticed it the other day, but I didn't notice it, like, when it happened. I mean, it must have been in the last days, right? But I didn't see... Wow, 10 gift subs for John Madden. Who I mentioned the other day in the stream because it was his fear of flying. Yeah, a lot of people just passed away. Grandmaster Kalai Gabor, Betty White, and John Madden at the end of 2021. Thank you, Agnes Karajewski. When did he pass away? The end of December. 3 legends. Yeah, it's funny. I just brought him up. Oh no. Please don't start spawning conspiracy theories. Next time it's a ban. Thank you, Agnes Karajewski. We don't traffic in conspiracy theories on this stream. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Hopeless. Hopeless, I say. So what about knight d7? See, that's the problem. Right in the middle of my typing. I'm too fast for you. I just want to double check my tactics here, because I'll have some weird hallucination. Rook d4, queen c3, rook e4. I hope this actually works. Probably doesn't. We're only going to do a timeout. But next time it's no... We just don't talk about it anymore. You're entitled to your opinions, just don't share them on my stream. I'm basically restricting your freedom of speech. That's what the far-right pundits would say. But seriously, you can go, you know, yell all the anti-vaxxer conspiracy theories you want out your front door, and no one will stop you. Well, maybe they will, but only if you're disturbing the peace, you know? Because you've been kicked off of Twitter for being, you know, spreading conspiracy theories, doesn't mean your right to free speech has been. You can go outside and, you know, tell everyone that you know, the sky is purple, and that's not. You haven't been restricted. I love it when people are trying to say like Twitter blocking Donald Trump is restricting his free speech. It's a private company. Like they can do what they want. You know, this is part of the conditions when you sign up for this. Duh. Terms and conditions, folks. Read the fine print. But that's enough of that rant. So Notch Papa just got disconnected, or he's just trying to practice his bullet chess, I guess. How about knight g4? I kind of like this. Man, Cheesy Noob could be tough. He's trying to put all of his pieces inside of a little square area. But Agnes Karajewski, sorry the trolls are distracting me. Very generous donation of 10 bits in honor of John Madden. Thank you guys for massive support today on our first and hopefully not last Simul of 2022. Oops, a master. Alright. Oops. Oops, a master. Eek, a mouse. So what? How do we break him down? He's so solid today. The shelf. By the way, move 11's been very quiet. Do I have any tactics with a shelf on f5? How about a4, knight b3? Just don't see anything here. Knight b3. Oh man, c5. Preemptive. It's like Mr. Coffee with a preemptive strike. Preemptive c5 strike. Preempting my e4. Yes. Yes, yes. Understand. Bishop b5? That's not right. Man, I don't know what to do here. This doesn't look right either. I don't know what to do. Dude. Someone in town is now going to castle queenside. I have a feeling. He's so adaptive. Adaptable. Adaptable is a better word. Adaptive. Adaptable. Just naturally flows the summon on sound play. Lunch Papa basically just waiting to play a bullet game. I got tempted into knight b5 here. I had no idea that was a good idea. Probably not. This is probably a very bad idea. I should just go back. I take it back. You know, I don't want to do it. This player has used no time for the whole game. That disturbs me. Now what do I do? Knight d7, queen a7, rook d8. Also preemptive. The preemptive rook d8. Wait, what? Oh. Oh no, e4 is coming? Wait. You seriously can play e4 next move? That's not okay. Masturbate with positional chess. What about development, friend? Am I never entitled to some kind of tactic? Nothing ever works. Why is that? Isn't that weird? No tactics ever work for me. This is absolutely brilliant. It seems like the same boards just keep popping up. Mr. Slow and I always have this d4, d5 theme going on. In the Alyakin. With reverse colors. So Slendrina actually gave back the exchange here. Strangely getting outplayed. That's very uncharacteristic. Very uncharacteristic. Yeah, I don't know about this player, man. 1700. Damn. Maybe knight c2. My other exchange sack. Gotta get control of e5. Now I kind of regret playing king h1 there. So rook e4, bishop takes c5, rook takes e1 check, bishop g1, check. And he like draws. That's what I missed here. Unbelievable. No, it's worse than that, right? It's worse than that. I actually am losing. And white has used no time. I'm up a piece and I'm losing. I knew there was something that wouldn't work here. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm up a rook. I knew I was going to hallucinate. Rook takes e1 check. Bishop g1, king b8. I'm up a rook. Whew. I'm hallucinating. Right, check. Hi, Kryn. Kryn XS. Welcome. It's like in excess, but Kryn XS. Dr. Lion. Dr. Lion we've never played before. This is probably just like a book position, actually. Right, what do I do? B3, E4, knight G5, B3, B3, C6, bishop A3, E4, knight E5, knight E5 to E5, queen E5, no. No. H3. I don't know, I can't use all my time on these amorphous positions. Asturbate. You have d4, Holmes. Then I can take... Okay. Dr. Lyon played c5. That is a super weird move. So the proper move there, I think, is c6. The right pawn. c5 is really strange. Seems very strange. So I have good control of the d5 square after this. Not sure about my answer. Now my king is on h1 for no good reason. Seems like. Wow, castle queenside. Oh my god. Whoa, what am I gonna do? Man, his queen is in a very strange place. I really don't know what's up with this. White finds an absolutely unbelievable move here. Of course. I have to play b6. Utterly fearless. He just never moves backward. All right. I couldn't play king b8, I don't think, in that other game. Just a matter of time till I blunder tactically against move 11. Wow. Pawn takes. Yeah, I mean, obviously that has to go. It's like a weird French. Masturbate what? Alright, we gotta play faster. What? I don't know where to put my king here. Man, even knight c6 doesn't seem right. It's kind of tricky. Why am I putting my knight there, blocking my c-pawn? Thought about this move. Quite a bit, actually. Does make some sense. Wow, queen takes f4. Free pawn. Not completely free, but if it's for me, it's for me. If it's free, it's for me. My queen's a little restricted momentarily. Momentary weakness. Wow, c6 from Sybil Dorset. Kind of a strange move. Uh-oh. e5, knight d5? No surprise there. So we've got 6 wins so far. That's possibly a mistake. Wow, he closed it up. I did not anticipate that. Masturbate Queen Hunter. It's like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. What about Queen G4? Do I dare? No. No. B4. Oh yeah, you have that. This player used like no time for the whole game. That was weird. Oh man. Why didn't I see he could just do that? If I play King B8, White just plays Rook takes E4, Queen E4, and everything wins. I guess I'm just lost. I just suddenly was lost because I played a fancy combination. Any normal move, and I'm clearly better, but I had to play this, and I don't have a move after Queen C3. It's unbelievable. Rook E4 and Bishop F2 and I'm lost? That just doesn't seem right. Wow. That just doesn't seem right, folks. Something about that just isn't right. It's really, really annoying. Don't forget to give Cheesy Noob your knights and get his bishops. Wow. Knight H5. They do no time. It's always move 11. Yeah, the move is always the suspicious one. Is always move 11. That seems to hold fast, as a rule. I was thinking these players who like use a weird amount of time. Nudge Papa, and he just lets his clock run down to 54 seconds and plays from there. It's like he wants to troll me. I really am going to have to play F3 here. That's so sick. Wow. Move 11, you're constantly doing that. That's happening to you all the time. Like, it seems like almost every simul. We've heard this before. We've heard this excuse before. Bishop A6. That could be double-edged. Is Astrobate up a pawn? White just like, black's just like fearless. Fearlessly overextending. Wow. The Toth Irvin attack. It's like an F3 Nimzo. Oh man, Bishop G4 from Dr. Lion. I'm not really happy about this. What is going on with this guy? He's another one who used no time and now he's like comfortable with that. Man, Bishop G4 is really not so easy for me. Okay, minority attack, I guess. What do we do? This player is so solid. Yeah, basically Notch Papa like let his clock run down. Now he's 2300 in rapid. He let his clock run down to 53 seconds. And now he's like, what says, yeah. And now he's like making every move instantly. It's like a trick way to play bullet against me. No, Astrobate's not up a pawn. It's equal material. What happened? Rook E1. Server side error. Uh-oh. My moves are not common. Bishop. God, I would think, really? Well, it's not like maybe the main line, but it looks kind of standard. Okay, this is too much space for me. Rook takes, check. Maybe I'm not lost here, but it was totally destroyed. I totally destroyed a perfectly okay position where I was probably like winning. I understand Notch Papa, but 54 seconds? How much time did you have? Uh-oh, Cheesy Noob, I did not expect him to do this. He took on C6. I'm kind of happy, right? Like, fine. Open it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was smart to put my knight on C6 again. Hallucinating. Maybe Bishop C5. Ooh, this looks a little bit weird. Like, because neither side knows which way the other guy's going to castle in this position. That's the problem. If I play Bishop C5, I'm really asking for it. You know? It seems like objectively I shouldn't have committed myself to this. I guess I'll have to castle kingside. So now c6 pawn is hanging. We have tons of open lines. Master B, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Mr. Slow. It's kind of a boring variation that we're playing today. I guess. A little bit. But I feel like white has something. I guess bishop h6 is gonna get interesting. Whoa, okay. Yeah, queen c2. Oh, he took with the bishop. Wow. Okay, interesting. He went back. Rook d8. Bishop. Bishop lovers. It's like steak lovers. Steak lovers pizza. Damn. Maybe I ought to just play like, nah, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Whoa. Cooking rooks. Just goes for it. Man. No, now I win a piece. The guy's just playing too fast. Speaking of fast. Oh, the migration. Migration station. Yeah, man, we're on the 7th. I like the 7th. You gotta like the 7th. Play for the initiative and obstacle or bishop positions. Yeah, that is gone, dude. That knight was like the end of my patience. b5. I don't know if I can afford to sack that. But I mean, bishop g7 is probably good. Whoa. You're attacking my queen, sir. Move. Move 17. This reminds me of another game I had with move 11. Whoa, did I just blunder? No. Please don't hurt me. Please stop harassing me. Damn. Wait, what just happened? Bishop d7. So he didn't have bishop h6 here? I guess I just play f4. Still don't really like it. Right. Yeah, yeah. Wait, I have knight f7, I thought. But I guess not. Damn. I was sure I had knight f7 here. h5 is interesting, though. I guess. Come on, stop playing this blitz. I don't want to trade bishops. Shoot. We let Cheesy Noob get away with murder here. He's still up a pawn. Man. Guy's speed demon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. E4, bishop d3. Ah. Stop playing blitz. Take your time. Take your times. Oh my god. Look at the cheapos here. Wow. Are you serious? Yeah, it's too good. Man, he's just too insanely strong. You try to throw something that he wouldn't expect at him, and he handles it like he played 20 games with it, like in the last couple of days. That's really unbelievable. I mean, seriously. You act like you played this like 10 times in the last week or something. How can you handle that so smoothly? A variation you never play against. I'm just like lost instantly. Unbelievable. Wow. Man, that's just crazy. Cooking rooks. Take. Damn, dude. This guy doesn't seem like he's 1500. He's pretty strong, honestly. And the moves have just been coming instantly since a certain point. Whoa, Pawn Hunter. Again, another Pawn Hunter. Yeah, that guy's like 1600. He's played extremely well. I'm not going to risk the exchange of pieces there. Whoa. Yeah, it's like instantaneous moves. What is the deal with this guy? 1500. Right. Some rooks are better than others. Oh my gosh. Time bandits. The unbeatable account, obviously, as a draw. Wait, what just happened? Knight h4. Oh my god. Some people didn't read the memo. But this guy's not 1500. I don't know what his deal is. He's 1800 rapid and he's playing like a master now. That's getting a little bit troubling. Alright. Knight takes. Rook there. Too many people playing for time. That's so annoying. It's not what it's about or supposed to be about. It's fine the people that are under 5 minutes, you know, but the others are just like making instantaneous moves with time. I'd really rather we didn't do that. Damn. Yeah, it's like a perfect game by someone on sound. 0-0-0. It's like unbelievable how he's played this game. Rook takes b2, queen a3, nothing, nothing, nothing. h5. Too much time. King h1. What just happened? Oh, I get it. Wow, Amiiboy with really crazy time. Yeah, this is like playing a master or something. What name? Master endgame technique. Man, he's like Mr. Pawn Hunter. How am I down 2 pawns in that game? Don't understand. I'm trying to move the pieces, but they won't go. And pre-moving, dude, is disgusting. Don't do that in my simuls, please. Phew. This is not the place for that. This is not a bullet game. Pre-moving with 20 minutes left. No, seriously, how strong is this player? Dr. Lion. They've played like instantaneous moves without using any time for the last like 20 moves. 1500. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Whoa, he just blundered his queen? Wow, an unusual move from Boyd. Even by his standards. That's pretty crazy. What? Dude, the unbelievable guy. Mm-hmm. Do people get excited when the time is low? So they start playing like it's bullet chess. They don't know any better. It's so annoying. Man, greedy. So greedy. I guess it's good though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hasn't used any time in like ages in that game. Now we're up a rook. My opponent won't resign. Dude, Unsound is just crazy strong. Good GM. I feel like I'm playing a GM. He's not the only one, though. That's disgusting. Alright. Mr. Slow. Mr. Slow I appreciate because he uses his time properly. He's not just trying to flag me, but he's trying to play good chess. There's a big difference between those two things. Again, this guy's like a very strong player. I don't understand how he's 1600. I mean, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. So many people like that here. Rook e3? Rook e2? What am I supposed to do? Everyone gets carried away with the time stuff. Then the games just like become just utter crap. That's the problem. No way. Yeah, the time moving. Move 11 was like cleaning a shower until it's time to like get down to 3 minutes. Please don't play bullet unless you have to, people. Oh my god. Cheesy noob, of course. Oh my god. What? Whoa. What the heck? I have to take here. That was a surprising move. Damn it! Where's my time? Why is this guy like a master? The 1600 guy. Move 11, why are you gaining so much time? Use a little bit of your time so I can at least play reasonable moves. Man. It's going to be like a 0-0-0 so an unsound game. Yeah, I don't see how you can be 1600 and play that fast without any kind of mistakes. Your rating is really inappropriate. You're way better than that. Black timed out already. Wow, nice. Nice. I'm winning a piece, and they're timing me out. Wow, I just forked that? Why am I getting timed out on all boards? I played the wrong time control? Wow, okay. Well, just timed out all games. Nice. Did I use less time this week or something? What happened? I don't understand, like, where my time went. Why did I get timed out on all boards without even being able to, like, move? That seems so strange. Now he has another secret check? Whoa. Why am I getting timed out on all boards simultaneously? Because everyone's trying to play bullet. It's so disgusting. You know? I ask people not to do that, and they do it anyway, like, on purpose. The whole point is not to just flag me in a lost position. That's not a simul game. It's like a ridiculous, like, joke, you know? We're trying to play, like, a reasonable quality. Yeah, this guy is, like, a master. Like, what is your deal? You use no time. You're, like, 1600. You play, like, you're like, 2100 at least. Using no time for the last 20 moves. How does that work? I just don't understand. I'm down an entire rook. Wow. I don't understand. How come I have 0 time at all? I just don't really get it. You know, where did my time go? Did I play a different increment than usual? Or what happened here? Do I usually have more time, like 40 seconds? Why does this player have 10 minutes and 48 seconds and you're rated 1600? Yeah, you. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why am I losing pieces? Whatever. Yeah, you really play like a 1600. Yeah, but am I normally doing 40-second increments? I've been doing 30-second increments. Why? But this never happened before. I was like flagging in all my games. What I don't like is when some people are like 1600. He's supposed to be 1700 blitz. That's like extremely low rated. So even the people who are supposed to be 1700 blitz make instantaneous moves without making any mistakes. Like, what is that? You know? Like, seriously. If the 1700 players are going to play perfect games without making inaccuracies, I'm going to have a problem, you know? You've used 0 time for your last 20 moves. Like, what's that about? Cooking rooks? Flagged me? Ah, cooking rooks. I guess you'll have to take it. Damn. I guess he'll have to accept that victory. Asteroid has a cheap one. I never flagged this many games before. It's really bad. The one game I should have lost to someone on sound, like I might not lost. Last week was also 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't understand. It wasn't like flag, 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 flag. You know, I don't even have time to react. And everyone's like making instantaneous moves. I have like 10 people making instantaneous moves. This guy's supposed to be 1600, but he can make instantaneous moves. You know, what kind of 1600 can do that? Like, give me a break. How could you possibly be 1700 blitz and use no time for an entire Simul game against an IM and draw easily? You know, what is that? Like, that's so strange. The level of blacks playing this game was like 2200 maybe. It's alright, cooking rooks. I mean, you were low on time, so I don't mind. You know, the people who have 18 minutes are what pissed me off. It's like, there's no call for that. They're pre-moving and they have 18 minutes left. Did I lose that other one where I was like up 7 pieces? It just sort of wastes our time, you know? So I just lost a bunch of games on time. The games are just like gone. You know? It's not just competitively it pisses me off. It's like, well, why did we bother even? Why do we even bother, you know? I mean, you have some interesting positions. Like, you don't have to like flag me. This isn't a game for money or rating points. We could at least like, you know, maybe learn something if you don't have to. Why do you have to like play for time? But no one can understand that. "18 minutes and they're like flagging me in a lost position." Well, that really we really got a lot out of that game. You and me. If you have 18 minutes and you flag me in a lost position, both of us really gained a lot from this game. So this is a weird endgame. Looks like I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, I mean, cooking rooks is right to some extent. Maybe I'm just more tired. I don't know. You know, King c4 definitely not a good choice there. Bishop d4. Okay. So how's this ending? Not good, but maybe not lost. Dude, he's also... Wait. My pawn is gonna fall? Man, I literally have some time to think in a position. I mean, it's hard to play well if you can't think at all. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't seem that bad before, but I just flagged a lot of games I'd really rather not, and all at once. It also seems like it takes me forever to go from board to board. Like there's this really big lag when my flag is falling. It seems like there's a huge time delay like between the boards. It will just takes forever for like one board. It's like almost a full second to go from one board to the other. Like, why does it have to take that long for the software to do that? You know, I don't really know if it's necessary for that to take so long. So what happened, someone on sound? Did I check king e4, knight takes g2? Did I lose on time or did you lose on time? Oh my god. d5 is interesting. You resign. You were just completely winning. The only player that was like literally crushing me the whole game. But you actually lose. Yeah, anyway, sorry guys. It was a good simul till the time meltdown. Normally I can handle it a little bit better, but I don't understand, like against Donch Papa I just like lost a piece magically. I just dropped a knight fork. You missed the draw button by a second, so you won. I was better, Mr. Slow? I thought I was better against you, you know, after you played b5. I thought I was better. Ultimately. I'm sorry we couldn't finish the game. There has to be a time limit, honestly. Obviously. We did start a little later today. So normally I would be playing a little bit longer, I guess. So somewhat unsound, somewhat move 11. Move 11 is becoming somewhat annoying here. d5. Oh my god, I'm going to lose on time in this too. Wow. Nice. Even here, we still don't have enough time. Yeah, but it's not it's supposed to be... Yeah, I mean, I have a list of rules. Like, one of them is not playing bullet chess. It's not a competitive thing, you know. Don't have to, yeah, don't talk about that here. Ooh. How about rook d6? Anybody? No. Move 11 is just in full-blown blitz mode. He cleaned the whole kitchen and the bathroom during the game. And he's still like BB on time. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for your help. Nah, but we lost like 8 games on time. Schieberspieler. I just flagged a whole sequence of games. Sadly. Wow, he saw knight g7, whatever that does. In game time. Yeah. Yeah, sadly. take g5. That's not good. There's no tricks with h4. I could play knight c5 check, I guess. Takes, king takes. King e4, king c4. I should be winning. So knight c5 check should be a draw. This is scary. d5, rook c4. He's got it all figured out. Oh, I have knight d4 here. Okay. d5. Yeah, I don't like the look of this. But I might need the d4 square for my knight. What? Are you serious? Oh, man. Wow. The guy is like a king and pawn endgame expert. Are you serious? Dude, that's so sick. I didn't anticipate this move. I can go to c4. But I'm not sure if that's even beneficial. Wow, king e6 instantly. Oh, look at this move. Oh, look at this move. I don't know, but I need my knight. King takes g5, take. Do I have a way to try to win there with like knight f5? Okay, so it's just a clear draw. I fixed my pawns on the king side here, so I can play knight f5 at some point. I mean, his pawns can be weaknesses too. Meanwhile, his a3 pawn can be surrounded. Now I have e6. He has a sneaky rook a4 check, though, in some positions. So this is kind of weird. I guess king b3. Maybe I should play e6 while I still can, though. Play it while you can play it. Yeah, I think it's a good policy. Thanks for the game. That was an interesting game in the Eliekin. I thought I was close to lost. I was kind of lucky there. Whoa. Weird. Another unexpected move. I don't know, Move 11 doesn't play Blitz games on this account. He must have another account. But he seems really scary. Extremely strong and fast. Looks like pawn takes e6 is forced. Then I have rook takes a3, rook takes d4, rook b3 check. Rook b4, and another king and pawn in game. I'm not sure what he missed here. I guess he missed that I can play rook takes a3. But maybe it's not that good. Let's see. Takes, rook takes a3, e5. He has no discoveries. I can play e5, knight e6, attacking his bishop. He can't discover on my rook. He could actually lose this, so rook takes a3. Knight takes e6, I'm afraid of dropping g4. He's very strong tactically. Then after that, I lost 8 games on time. In a wave of time losses. But thanks for the positive thoughts. Happy New Year to you. E5. Knight e6 was the plan. And I'm on g7, but I'm threatening rook b3, trading pieces. So this should be okay, right? No, I was just like facing a wave of fast players. I can't seem to make the moves with a 30-second increment. It's I don't even understand how it's possible. I just can't even make the moves, like physically make the moves. No matter what the move was, I can't even get to the board to make the move fast enough. You'd think with 30-second increments you could do it. But it wasn't even a question of like thinking too long. I just like flag, 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 flag. So what's up here? His bishop's hanging. G7's hanging. I have rook b3, forcing exchange of said rook. Now g7's major problem. Now we have chances to win. We need Kramnik. Where's Vlad? Okay, first king. Maybe we have something else. Cooking Rooks, thank you. 1337. Is that your new rating? Well, you know, Nefnov, I've experimented with different time controls. And I have done the 40-second increments. There's no easy answer. It seems like maybe I need to beware of this. 30-second increments leaves me vulnerable to sudden flagging. The 40 also allows people to build up more time, but it's not as dangerous. Like even if I have a lot of games, I can kind of get to the board and make the move. Oh, Elite 1337. What is 1111? I'm such a noob. I don't know anything. Knight f8. Knight f8. Thank you, Cooking Rooks. You guys, sorry about the time flagging. G5. Move 11 is good, man. He's been scoring better against me lately. Look at his score on this board here. He's totally equal. It's unbelievable. In the last 20 games, he's gone to totally equal. Asterbait's playing lots of games of different simuls. Uh-oh. Asterbait, what's this about? Uh-oh. Asterbait's not faithful. He's not being faithful. He's been unfaithful. Knight versus bad bishop is a good thing. Yeah, but I'm kind of tangled here. Alright, Vlad. Vlad. See, I need to get like my king to f5, but I don't know if I can ever do that. Uber driver, I think Fred Reinfeld had the general idea right, but I don't think this is enough. I'm afraid it's too simplified. Instantly, he found the tactical solution. Maybe I play e4 there. It's just a draw. Damn it. Well, I have no way to get my king into his position if I play e4, you know? Where is my king gonna, like, penetrate? I'm gonna, like, go over here and around over there, or, you know, I kind of need to... I need to penetrate. Maybe I could play g5 in some fantasy variations. Just has to be a draw. It's a draw anyway. Right, put my knight on f5. But I mean, his king will go to f7. It's not so easy. I almost would bet anything it's a draw. Almost. Almost anything. Should be some traps here somewhere. Not really enough, though. 94. No, this is a draw. There's no way I'm losing this position with black. Show off your support in chat. Choo choo. So we had Mr. Slow with 16 gift subs. Cooking Rooks with 5. Some of these may have been gifted in an earlier stream. And Cooking Rooks with the bit lead with 5,558. Mr. Slow with 2,500. Mr. Coffee with 700. Thank you guys. Bishop G5. Phew. Alright, how about the E4 square? Does that help? Not really. Not really. Damn. Now we're really making progress. Just kidding. Yeah, 94 and G5. Exactly. Like, if he just leaves his king on C6. Right, like this position, if my knight was on E4, and it was my move, and I could play G5, he probably still has a draw. But not so easy, you know. That might actually be winning. Knight on E4 and G5. Give me 2 moves in a row and I might be winning this position. But his king should be able to get over here. Anyway, guys, this last game, it's almost over. Thanks everyone for playing. Sorry about the pawn to cam. We'll be back tomorrow morning with some blitz, hopefully. If I wake up. It was kind of a rough day yesterday. I was playing cards until 6 a.m. And then I slept all the day. Now, if I had E4, knight E4, and G5, his king is... Well... His king is still not in the square of the pawn. It needs to be... Let's see. It needs to be in this square. So, if I could play G5, and he took, and I played H6, he couldn't stop it. Now his king is inside the zone of darkness. The cone of silence. So I have no chance of like getting a surprise queen. I don't think there's much hope of winning. objectively. Maybe a knight fork. I don't even know how I can fork him. Maybe he'll put his king on f7. You know, I mean, he has to put his king in a dark square. Let's see. King f6 with the bishop on c5 or something. Yeah, I watched every episode. King comes to e4 now. I might be able to get my king on e4. King f3, if king d5, then g5. I have some study like wins. But I don't think that I can force a win here. Although if I can get my king to f3, king e4, knight f5, it's probably still a draw. I'm thinking like he even holds with passive defense here now. But he did go for your idea. Putting his bishop on f8 or whatever. An evening of revelry. Lion's mane mushrooms. I don't even know what they are. I think it has a different name in Hungarian. I like fox mushrooms and let's see. Yeah, he's so accurate. Look at that. The accuracy. Yeah, now I may be worse. Well, not really. It's hard to be worse here. It is kind of hard to be worse, objectively. Whatever. Did I mate myself? I freaked out that I mated myself. I mean, I saw bishop g5, but I had this feeling he had like another move there. Yeah, I'm gonna time him out, clearly. Yeah, I gotta be careful here about sacking for that pawn. Oh, do I? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Or can he swing me in the corner and make me play g5? Yeah, I don't really want to find out. Did he actually blunder there? Well, that's weird. Probably doesn't matter. He's already calculated this. That's messed up. He's already calculated this to a forced draw. A neotropic. Improve cognitive function. Man, I need as much of that as possible. You have to actually have cognitive function in order to improve it. I think my cognitive function is questionable. Questionable at best. Get me out of here. E3 does not look right. I think he's tired. But I mean, nothing looks right. I guess king e5, right? King e5 is actually pretty annoying. Yeah, but maybe king e5, knight g7. I'm probably holding, but not by a big margin. Yeah, I mean, I could be like losing. I never really wanted to do this, to be honest. Why not just take the pawn and force the draw? See? Hoping for a blunder. Yeah, Nefido was right. I mean, I was worse momentarily. I mean, I knew I shouldn't do this, but I just didn't want to agree to a draw. King e5 looks like I have a little bit of a problem. Let's just see. I have to go, guys. Sorry for all the flags, but I want to see this position. Wow, white was winning for one move. What? I had some freaky win? Wait. I have a win? What? Rook b2 wins a piece. Oh no. I had rook b2. But that's hard to see. I mean, because it looks like he has king c5, and you would think like after takes, check, king c3, or king c4. Man. Takes, here. Knight c6. Dude. I don't understand how that works. Yeah, it's easy for the computer to say. How does that work? Oh, it's something... Yeah, I would not have found this. It's really weird, actually. Yeah, this is not so easy at all. Maybe it didn't have enough time to calculate. It doesn't look like it's clear that this is winning. Rook b2, king c5. Rook c2, check. Yeah. Here, check, okay. Now it wants to repeat position. Yeah, I'm not convinced by this. Knight c6 now, okay. But now we've got something. Knight c6, wow. Okay. That works. He was better, obviously. Then it's like a draw. You should have taken. This was a mistake. And now it's a draw. Despite what Fred Reinfeldt thinks, it was always a draw. And that's why Fred doesn't get paid big bucks anymore. No, I don't think Fred had anything there, you know, in this endgame. It's just a pipe dream. Anyway, guys, thanks for the games. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do a raid here. Tranquilizer streaming. I will talk to all of you guys later. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Start a goal.